Welcome again to part 2 of showing and choosing gratefulness for the month of November. So this is part of a Give Thanks project that I started in my last video. And in case you're new here, my name is Agnieszka Bisnak, and I'm a creator and teacher of journaling tools and materials for emotional well-being. So I'm so happy you're here joining me again. In case you're also crafting a page like this. So in case you want, you can download these pictures and words from the link below. And I'm just going to show you a little bit how I've created my page on this topic. So I try to find any excuse for doing a little creative project because I find that doing something creative has a totally different way of affecting my well-being, and it's something that I enjoy doing just for me. So in case that's you too, then come and join me in this little project and making it what you want it to be. It doesn't have to be long and complicated. When I don't have time, I'll just sit and I'll write something and reflect on something. But when I do get the chance, I will create a page like this because it makes me so happy. It inspires me and it keeps me going for a whole week. So yes, it takes a little bit more time, and I know not everybody has the time to do these sort of things. So just do it when you can. Take a time from your vacation or your weekend. There's something just about doing something with your hands, something different than the intellectual, serious work. This is when you let your child come out to play. And to me, that's a big part of gratitude, because when we do things that we love, that we enjoy, this is showing and putting into action our gratefulness. So that's the reason for this page. I've loaded it with pumpkin pictures, and to me, that's fun and playful too. But then, of course, I add my own little touch of cutting and gluing and designing the page just how I feel led to at the time. There's no pre-planned idea. It's just do as I go kind of creative flow. And that's the best part of it, I think. So I'm trying to use these pumpkins in some other way than just gluing them down on my page, which is why I made a little pop-up half a wreath to show them off, and I'm using the rest of them to make into a little pocket. And I'm sure I'm going to add in a bit of thanks, papers of thankfulness into that pocket, which is the reason I love adding pockets to my journal pages. I'm going to try and use every little part of the pages and the pictures, even if I have to cut it up in different ways, to make my page beautiful and kind of well-rounded. I'm not sure what the end result will be, but this is the fun, this is the playfulness of it. So if you just want to write yourself a list of things that you're grateful for, then please do that. That's the most important. But if you want to go a little above and beyond, then create your page in a beautiful way. Another reason I like to do this, not only is it good for my mental well-being, sometimes it just de-stresses me. When I have so much on my mind, I'll go and craft a page because it kind of puts things into perspective, or it makes me forget about all those things that I have to do or I think I have to do. I can't really double task when I'm there figuring out what I want on my page or how to put it together in a beautiful way. But it doesn't keep you from writing a list. Lists are one of my favorite ways to journal, and the second is probably crafting and putting it beautifully on a page like this. Anyway, I would love to see what you come up with if you use some of my pictures. I'm sure each one's style is so unique and different, and that's what makes it a beautiful world when we can share all the things that make us happy and the ways that it makes us happy. as I said before, I'm using this pocket for my thanks. So I'm going to make one card for each day of the week. And that way, it's a little challenge to find something grateful and something different each day that I'm thankful for. And not the typical, I'm thankful for the weather, I'm thankful for my home, I'm thankful for my family. I'm going to try and explore a little deeper and really feel into that thanks. Or what makes one of those normal, usual things, what makes me grateful for them? What about it? Finding a little detail other than the norm. So I need 7 little cards. It doesn't matter if they're different sizes, I don't mind. And I'm preparing this page for my week's thanks. In case you saw my last video, that was for last week, and I took the time each day to fill up a little paper of thanks, and it was such a beautiful experience. Sometimes I did it first thing in the morning, other times I did it midday, and the rest was in the evening. So it was a little pleasure-filled week. And I'm going to write here a little bit about this page, a little bit about my week. I love to incorporate something of the moment and the reason why I make this page, the reason why I made it like it is. It kind of brings more meaning and depth to it, and I go back into that time, what I was feeling, what I was thinking, what I was doing in the moment. Just a little thought or feeling that I can return back to when I open this page, which will probably be next year, because I love going back to these seasonal pages the next year. I get to enjoy all the beautiful seasonal art. So that was it. Thank you for watching, and come again in case you like more of these videos or little tips and tools of how to journal.